Throughout this topic, we have looked at two variables that we need to consider when deciding whether or not to make an investment: risk and return. We have seen that we can quantify these variables. To quantify the return from a proposed investment, we use the mean or expected return. And to quantify the risk from an investment, we use the standard deviation, which is a measure of how much variation there is likely to be from the mean. A convenient way to interpret these values is by borrowing a concept from statistics called the normal distribution. To graph a normal distribution, we start with a horizontal axis, which shows the range of possible values. In the case of investing in a share, the range of possible returns. The shape of a normal distribution is sometimes referred to as a bell curve because it is shaped like a bell. The highest point on the curve represents the mean or expected return. In some ways it can be considered the most likely outcome, although as we shall see, that is not always the case. Another way to think of the mean is that if we made a large number of identical investments, the mean is the average return we would get across all of those investments. Although there is no vertical axis, the implication of this graph is that the height of a point on the curve is the probability of achieving that particular return. So the mean automatically has the highest probability. The area under the curve is the sum of the probabilities, which, as we know, must equal 1.